Good evening, everybody, and good morning to the folks over in Australia area. This is John Clark from Jasper, Indiana, coming to you live. I go by the tag Weight Loss Surgery Alternative. I apologize for doing this so late. I am a procrastinator. My wife and I probably wrestle sometimes to determine who's the better procrastinator, and I'll just say that it's me. And she giggles. So, as you can tell by the title of today's live, why do I procrastinate? And of course, we all know that the procrastination is, the hesitation is fear. Hey, Shannon. Fear of what people will truly say. You know, am I going to be able to put together this weight loss surgery alternative strong enough to make it not only beneficial just to my friends, but to make it so that I can get people to actually join down the road, and I'd be willing to pay money towards what I can eventually learn to teach them. Joseph Lorenzo. Hey, Valerie. I think this is the first one I've seen you on here, Joseph. Welcome. You're a soul mister. So, I know that I want to help folks, and I know that all of us in the challenge really are very good about helping each other. So, what can I do? What do I need to do to make myself just take that next step? And Dr. V, naturally, I'm in a weekly group with him, and he is consistently encouraging me to get moving. Hey, Petula. And I know I want to, but I still hesitate. So, any words of wisdom, by all means, please share those with me. I know that I've gotten lots of advice from Dr. V, and yet here I sit. So, not saying that he's not giving me good advice. He is, and it's just advice that scares me. So, I need to do something. Basically, do it or get off the pot type concept. I do want to talk a little bit about my Aunt Sue. She went in the hospital on 4 February. She was very, very sick. She had a bad reaction to the Pfizer shot, the first shot. And I have no idea if she's ever got the opportunity to be fully vaccinated at this point. I know, Shannon. See, I know that, but why am I not doing it? Julie Thomas. I'm not going to butcher your last names. Sorry. Hi, Sandy. I've got two very good mentors that encourage me, but I get bullheaded. That's I'm sure a lot of people get bullheaded. But back to my Aunt Sue. Aunt Sue is home. She, like I said, she was in the hospital from 4 February, and we did not know if she was going to make it, to be honest with you. Hey, Sharika. She finally got sent back down to Evansville. She was in 4 different locations, and the last location was the last 3 weeks, I think, roughly. She was in a rehabilitation center. She finally, each area that she went to, they maxed out what they could do medically for her, nothing to do with Medicare or anything like that. And she, this last doctor, even at the stage that she was at, it really didn't look very encouraging. And this last doctor literally said, it's going to take time, but I can get her back to being able to live at home. And she's doing that. She naturally, it's slow progress. Can you imagine laying in a bed for 4 months? That's what she did. Hey, Shane. Mary Lucas off. How you doing? She very, very slow right now, naturally. my mom is 1 year older than her, and my mom is just in seventh heaven right now, knowing that she finally got to see her. Went down and got to see her today, and she went to her home to see her. Good idea, Shannon. I know, but I didn't do any homework for it. I just talked, I just, like I'm doing now, I just talked. Um, hey, Beth. But my sister took her down to see Aunt Sue, and just ecstatic. You can just imagine the stress Mom's been under, not being able to see her due to COVID. And then once each location she was in, there was absolutely no visitation other than immediate husband and kids type thing, and very limited time that you could be there in the first place. And my mom's on oxygen, and so she can travel with it, but it's a pain in the butt for her. And but amazingly, today, in the last few days, I've actually noticed this. She's not using her oxygen, and she'll use it. She knows she needs it. She's just not been using her oxygen. One day at a time. You're right, Sharika. She went, the trip is like a 20 minute drive, maybe 25 at the most. She went all the way up there, spent an hour and a half maybe, and then all the way back, and she didn't have to use her oxygen. So that's very impressive too. That's just, Mom's feeling good because she's so happy and ecstatic. And I will definitely come back and read these notes, Shannon, and I might reach out to you too. So there's some kick in my butt that I need, and I don't know what it is yet. And of course, if I did know it, I wouldn't be asking or commenting about it, would I? I thought today's live was pretty dang good. One, I got to make comments all the way throughout it. I didn't get blocked by Facebook. All the lives are good. I just thought this one was really good. And Dr. V puts out his little surveys or polls, I guess you'd call them, and the very first one that pops up is there's no perfect time. Well, we know that. There is no perfect time. You just got to do it. I know that. We all know that. But there's still got to be something else. Maybe that's not what's holding me back. Maybe it's something else. I haven't figured it out yet. And I'll be honest with you, I'd never heard the word scumbling before that he used today. That was kind of interesting. Some of the questions or some of the polls that he put out there today, inspiration, motivation is overrated. That I definitely don't believe. And Kintsugu, I haven't asked my wife if she knows what that means, but I know that she's seen those items. We used to have a landlord in our first duty station when we first moved in together. His wife was Japanese, and matter of fact, we've probably still got some stuff, some vases or something that she gave to us, don't we, Barb?
Yep.
And they're beautiful, and yeah, Sister Bon is something else that you can say, that's for sure. Yeah, I love how my mom and my sister get along, and they're both. Mom's 82, so Sue's 81, and they're both. I want to say this nicely. They have memory problems, and so when they get together and they'll tell a story, and I don't remember that, and and while the person is telling the story, they remember every bit of it, and so it's pretty interesting. And then you know that they've talked about it before. I know that they've talked about it before because Sue used to visit here a lot, and we'd visit up there too. But Sue would come here more often because she'd come down to this bigger town for doctor's appointments and better shopping and that type of thing. Not that, hey, Rick Kelly. I'll tell you what, guys. These lives that you guys are all doing, I'm so happy. It's already been 10 minutes, so I don't want to go much longer. But I'm so happy to see everybody just blossoming out of their shell, and I really like I just like witnessing it. I guess. Can I get a witness? You've got a witness in me. I love watching it. So I'll reach out to some of you. I'll come back and read these messages. I'm sure that two of my mentors will see this, and they'll probably reach through and kick my butt too, and just tell me, listen, shake me, not kick my butt, but shake me by the shoulders, grab me by the shoulders and shake me. Hi, Candace. Everybody have a blessed night. Tomorrow I'm going to try to go a bit earlier and get this started earlier. I don't really have a specific time, and that's probably something I should start doing, is setting up a specific time and just be consistent with that, because that's really, yes, by all means, Shannon, I'd love that. But I don't have a specific time. I don't know if maybe that's a good idea to set up a specific time, and maybe that specific time is this late. But this late, I miss a lot of people on the East Coast that are already asleep, and some people that are Central that are already asleep. I am Eastern Coast time, so I should be asleep, but here I sit talking to you guys. So I'm going to get off here. I really appreciate you all getting on here and reaching out and watching. I love every one of you. I want you to have a great day, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. All right. I love that, Shannon. Everybody take care. Have a good night.